Hello viewers, welcome to Mumtaz Herbal Product Presents Voice of Excellence, a platform where we explore the minds who are behind the innovations shaping our future. This is Sadid Adnan Wahid, your host for today's show, and today we are joined by Mr. Roman Sommerau. He is the CEO and co-founder of ClaimTagg. He is also a leader in the aviation industry with an expertise of over more than 20 years. So let's go have this interview and let's get to know his story. Viewers, our guest for today's episode is here with me now. Let's welcome Mr. Roman Sommerau, CEO and co-founder of ClaimTagg. Good afternoon, Mr. Roman.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much for the invitation.
My pleasure, and thanks a lot for giving us a schedule in this hectic day.
No problem. I'm really happy to be here. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
So, Mr. Roman, let's go back to where you started. So, what actually motivated you or inspired you to study aviation, and how did your studies at Shaw School of Engineering shape up your career?
Okay, yes. I've always been really fascinated in aviation. I really love this industry, and already as a kid, I always had the dream to become a pilot. Then finally, I made my school in Switzerland, made an apprenticeship in architecture, and then after military, with around 25, I got finally my pilot license.
Wow.
I was really happy for that, but on the same time then I was thinking 25, it cannot be that I reach my goal already for life. So I was thinking, and I had it already a bit in my blood from the architecture. I want to create something, I want to build. And then I was thinking about how can I set up my own business. Then I studied aviation at a university in Switzerland. And after 4 years, I got then my bachelor's degree and finally got a job at Zurich Airport within a ground handling company. So my university or my studies really helped me to get my technical skills, because I think everybody has skills, has also weakness, but technical skills are a gift, and you really should use them if you have them. And through this university, I got them and was able to really somehow build solutions for the ground handling company at Zurich Airport, which we then also expand into other countries within Europe.
Sounds like you had a pretty diverse educational life and career.
Yes, it really true. Yeah, I started in architecture, then went also to abroad to learn English in the meantime, and then to military. Really, the university gave me the technical skills in math, in physics, in chemistry, everything, really to understand engineering and the technical world. So I was able, when I got my job at Zurich Airport in the ground handling area, to really understand the problems, and I was able to solve them.
So, Mr. Roman, you have worked deep in the trenches of airport ground handling. Was there a light bulb moment where it came to you that airports or ground handling needed a smarter solution like the black box?
Oh yes, multiple times. Yes, I really a lot saw frustrated passengers because of delayed baggage, delayed items or damaged bags. And they got no answers from the airlines, or nobody wants to take over responsibility. And this was really the moment where I thought, with my aviation background and technical skills, we are able in a team to build a product or develop a product like the black box that will help proactively passengers to get their refunds, if they have delayed bags or damaged bags.
It seems like you have anticipated travelers' pain points quite well, which is delayed bags, damaged luggages or insurance claims. So when you started in the first place, like at the very beginning, how did you anticipate like which one is very essential, or how did you like categorize it?
First of all, again, with my background in aviation and in the ground handling industry, I always had direct contact with the passengers because I was quality responsible within the ground handling company there. And secondly, we worked out several benefits for potential customers, and then these benefits it's still in progress now. We are analyzing it. We made interviews and questionnaires to passengers, yes, in real time at the airports.
Wow, so basically you guys conducted out like surveys among
Correct.
real passengers.
It's also possible to fill out the survey online in our webpage. It's still open, and we are always, every single person's opinion counts. Yeah, what in the end will be fixed in the black box.
So you are not just leading a startup, but you are also driving conversations globally through the SME Summit. How do these two worlds complement each other?
Other business next to the GSPH is ClaimTagg, the technology company, and I have a consultancy company. It's my own. It's called Sommerau Core Solutions. So these are very technical and innovative services or products. Yeah. On the other hand, we have GSPH, so it's called Global SME Business Home, and this should build bridges between all the SMEs. And this also, I make now a bridge to the GSPH to somehow explain this organization. So GSPH is an organization with that we want to foster SMEs worldwide from all the different branches or industries to collaborate with each other and to grow. And this we want to do with two different pillars. So one of these is our platform, which we are right now building up. This is gsph.global. So there the members, they will have discounts for events. They will have access to documents which we work out in the events. They have access to videos and so on from the events. So that means the more members we get, the more value in this organization is also. The second pillar is with GSPH we are organizing events, so networking events, and one of these events is called Global SME Summit. It will take place in September in Davos, Switzerland. So 3rd till 5th September in Davos, Switzerland, and there I am the project leader. In GSPH, in the organization, I am the co-founder and vice president. This is the difference. We decided for 4 different pillars, which in our point of view makes SMEs successful. It starts with the first pillar, it's innovation. So if you really start a business as an entrepreneur, startup, you really care about innovation. So there we have speeches and panel discussions, and we have subtopics within innovation like how can SME benefit from AI. We have in another panel discussion new technologies for SMEs and so on. This is the first pillar. The second pillar, if you grow as a startup, if you become already a scale up, then you care about growth. So within this pillar we have topics or subtopics like how to enter new markets. We have topics related to quality management. We have topics in logistics and so on. Third topic is sustainability. This we have divided into social responsibility and environmental responsibility. So regarding social responsibility, we have subtopics like corporate culture within the company, leadership, women in leadership. About environmental sustainability, we have topics like carbon footprints and so on. And then the last pillar, the fourth, if you even become bigger and bigger as a company, then you have to care about resilience. in our point
True.
of view. So there we talk about, or we have speeches and panel discussions about how can a SME get access to finance, potential investors, and so on. But also you have to care about crisis management within your company, and there we have also workshops for that. So the whole event is 3 days. The first day we have next to all the arrival administration, we have master classes. Then the second day and the third day we really have these 4 main topics divided in keynote speeches and panel discussions. And parallel to all of that we have also exhibition floor where also students, startups or individuals can show their product, their service, and present it to potential investors or to the attendees of the event. Yeah,
That's actually very thoughtful and innovative for you guys to come up with such a great initiative, because mostly everyone is thinking about all the big organizations. So
Yes.
all these SMEs, they are a bit neglected in the corporate world, and also like seems like you guys have got everything covered.
Yes, that's really true what you are saying. So SMEs are contributing around close to 70% of the GDP worldwide, and almost nobody knows that. Yeah, all people are just talking
Exactly.
about the big corporates. In Switzerland, it's even more. It's 95% of
Wow.
almost of the GDP they are contributing. So, and also big companies, they have several suppliers, and these several suppliers are, most of them are SMEs. So that's also the reason why we also include big companies to our event, like a sponsor or like attendees, because it's also very benefiting for them to attend. Yeah, and maybe I also can add, within the panel discussions we also have different views. So we not just have people out of business, we have also people from government, politics, we have individuals, we have consultants, we have people out of the industries, and we have business people. All different views, I think, brings in the end the best, or brings the best panel discussion. Yeah.
Mr. Roman, I do hope that our show helps to spread these words among the SMEs, and more SMEs gets affiliated by joining GSBH, and they get benefited.
Thank you very much.
Most welcome. So Mr. Roman, let's go to a different track. So is this your first visit in Bangladesh?
It's my second.
Oh,
Yes, my second visit here, and I love it here. I've been here last year in November, already for our launch event for the Global SME Business Home. I was here for a few days, and now 2 months ago Anis told me, let's come, we go again. There are several potential attendees for our event. Let's go there and talk to them, explain them what it is about, and I love it. I love the people here, so warm and friendly. It's such a potential in this country also for business. I learned the last days, and of course the food is amazing.
I was about to ask you.
I love it. Everything. Also, I like spicy food. I get sweaty afterwards, but nevertheless, I like it. Yeah.
So could you name a particular dish that you have liked very much in here?
There's a lot of rice. I love dal, and I really love all the vegetables here. In Switzerland, of course, I eat vegetables and so, but here I could just live from vegetable. I don't have to eat any meat or so. It's very tasty. Yeah.
Cool. Glad to know that overall you had a good experience in here.
Oh yes, overall perfect. Yeah.
Mr. Roman, we are almost towards the end of our interview session, but I have had a very enlightening experience because I got to know about lots of new things that I didn't know before. My last question to you, since you are an expert in this field, what advice would you like to give to the next generation of innovators who are very passionate about aviation and technology and who wants to shake up old systems?
So if you really want to become an entrepreneur or your own business, first of all, if you have technical background or technical skills, try to understand what really people, or what are people struggling with, where you can build some solution, that you also have a USP, that you're not copying something, and that you have a USP that really solves people's problems. This is first. And secondly, as an individual or as a person, be always open for new ideas, and also know your own skills, but also know your own weakness, because everybody has also weakness. That's nature. But you have to know your weakness, and you also have to, how should I say, always to apologize for your own failures, because if you do that, then you're respected by your employees. So always be open, try to learn every day, and then the future is yours. Yeah.
Thank you for the wonderful word of advice. This was very useful but very practical at the same time. But before I leave, I have a small gift for you from our sponsor, which is Mumtaz Herbal products.
Thank you very much.
Most welcome.